I'm making a time capsule.
We're having our first board meeting.
The set's insane.
Yes,
We're going full Taylor Swift mode.
This is how I'm gonna start showering every day.
This is my first time going to any type of lab like this.
The more we do, the more realistic this feels. Like, this is so cool. This is gonna be a change in the way people think about acne. This is all real, no pun intended. I can't believe I can officially say this, but I am a founder and I am so excited to show you guys the behind the scenes of this process. It's been happening, I mean, since summer of 2023 when I graduated college, and I just decided that I would videotape the behind the scenes process because someday when this was gonna come out into the world, I wanted to show you guys just everything that was going on behind the scenes. So welcome to the making of Reale Actives. We're heading over to the imaginary offices right now. So this is gonna be our first day of meetings, first day of like in person, kicking it off with the team, kind of like an overall meeting today. And then we're gonna be talking about products. And then tomorrow we're gonna be doing our first creative meeting. So I made a bunch of Pinterest boards on like colors I like, don't like, and then I did branding and products and packaging. So I'm very excited for this. Here we go. When thinking about starting something on my own, because it's been something I've been passionate about, I honestly was kind of thinking more of like the makeup beauty space at first, just because a lot of my content is around like makeup and beauty products. When I was kind of just going back and forth and talking about what really motivates me and a story I want to tell and the emotional impact that I have with my audience, it all kind of comes down to acne and skincare. This was my skin a year ago today, and this is what I was posting on Instagram that same exact day. As someone who comes from a history of skin like this, I was like, no one will see that I have a pimple on my face. I was like so adamant about hiding it. I just got a Snapchat memory. This was my skin 1 year ago today. I was so down bad. I never thought I would recover from this. Look at my skin versus now. If I can post that online for millions of people to see, then you can leave your house. A big thing I want to get through with this brand is just making imperfect skin normal. I mean, at this time, I think I was scared of my own shadow. Like, I remember just sitting in these meetings being so petrified to talk, and I really just had to like go in and believe in myself and share what I wanted to do and just lead the vision. But I remember just being scared at this time in my life because I wasn't exactly sure. I'd never like done something like this before, and it was really just about me expressing what I wanted, what ingredients had been working for my skin, what products I would want to see, what I want the brand to feel like, and starting to just have those overall creative conversations of how I wanted this to come to life. I mean, this is my skincare routine now, and it doesn't feel like a fun viral product. Totally. It doesn't feel girly having it on my shelf, and I think a lot of people who struggle with skincare, like we can never kind of walk into, I feel like, a Sephora and it's like, okay, like let's just like try any brand here and all the fun brands. And you know, I want it to make skincare a little bit more fun and a little less daunting, especially for people who struggle with their skin, and normalize imperfect skin at the same time as helping it and treating it. My problem with, even if the brands are efficacious and medical grade products and great, something about sometimes when I see them, if they look too pretty or cutesy or whatnot, then I'm like, ooh, like it's probably not as good as like those ones are. So I want to kind of like find the perfect bridge of those two. Like I want this to be able to be fun and talked about the way that makeup products are so fun for people to showcase and use and share and talk about and recommend to friends. I think the more that we can make it like having something that's sexy is something that people want and something that people aspire to be. So I think the more that we can kind of like incorporate that while incorporating the raw, real authenticity of it all, I think would be important. I'm gonna rewind for a second and tell you guys how this even got started, because before the September 2024 footage, there's a whole year before this. And from the very beginning, I had a very clear vision of what I wanted for Reale Actives. I actually didn't know that was gonna be the name. They first told me Real can never be a name ever, like you are never gonna be able to trademark that. So I went through so many other names, like, oh my gosh, I can read some. I have it in my have a video entry of this. I can't even tell you guys how many names I thought I was coming up with. Bear, Solution 333, Calm Side, All Me, naked, portrait, like flaw, zit girl, it girl, true. There were hundreds of Google Docs of names, and we eventually somehow we got the name Reale Actives and landed on it, and it is perfect.
We're going to be walking around the lab, seeing how they make everything, how they concoct all the products, and how it all goes. So then we're going to sit down and do our first round of sample testing products and kind of just giving feedback from the chemist on what we like, what we don't like, how we could innovate certain products. I'm very, very excited for this. This is my first time going to any type of lab like this.
We're ready to get to work.
It's so crazy seeing everything in like a powder form.
Yeah.
I'm not gentle enough to do this job. I'd be spilling and you're getting everything so accurately in here.
Ooh, that looks nice.
What was it?
The shea butter.
Oh,
I like want to take a bite of that. Oh, this is so cool. I love a good assembly line.
It's very satisfying.
I'll get stuck on those videos sometimes on TikTok where it's like,
The ASMR is
wow. It's crazy.
wow.
so like you guys
So
saw the 10
cool.
kilogram kettle down here?
Yeah.
Then we'll bring it down here, and we have, there's two 50s, a 50 in the corner, 100, a 300, a 500, 1,000, and 2,000. So they'll take it off that lab bench, and they'll come out here and they'll pilot, because you're scaling it up. Because everything that mixes on there and they're cooling it down on the bench, they gotta do the same thing out here and make sure they create that same structure and it's stable and so on. Then they'll scale up depending on what size.
So how fast do these go? Like how many can you get done in X amount
This
of
will
time?
do, the tube fillers will do about 15,000 a shift, 20 to 20,000 a shift.
It's crazy.
The other lines will do more like between like 8 and 10,000 a shift. Yeah.
We just did them. So it's
Very
exciting
cool.
for you to see this for the first time?
Yes.
Yeah? Pretty cool, huh?
So these are all the raw materials in here. I'm taking a sneak peek. Like this is like a big jar of aloe vera juice, it says, which is just so insane that all these ingredients are in these massive big jugs. But then I was thinking like, okay, if I pack this in my travel bag, it would just twist open. The travel thing is like the biggest thing for me, and like caps that like will easily come off because all my caps on the
I lose it.
yeah, all the caps on the products I'm using right now, they're all gone and everything is a mess in my bag. I would freeze a cucumber and like before going out for like 30 minutes, I would rub the cucumber on my face so it would kind of be like ice, but also like whatever is in the cucumber, it would be like calming my skin. So something of a similar effect of like that. So it's like calming the redness so that it doesn't feel as much of a chore to like go and cover it up with all this makeup because your skin feels good. I definitely would want to see how it looks on a face because there isn't really any of that like glow or dewiness to it, but I don't think, again, I think especially people who struggle with acne, you don't want sometimes it to be too glowy because you don't want to bring more attention almost, but I think like a post-facial type of like cleanliness glow, I think could have a little bit more of that.
Hi! How are you? Good, how are you? Good to see you. We're back with another visit with Dr. Mian. It's February 2025 right now. I feel like I'm making a time capsule.
Also, the fact that it's 2025 is still surreal.
No, I know, it is. And like the fact we're gonna be doing this 2026 when we talk about all these dates. I'm like, okay, so in forever. Obviously, I've had my own experience with skincare and what's worked for me or not, but like I am not a specialist in this. You know, I don't know everything, and I also don't know like the correct way to communicate it to you guys at times. I had a lot to learn, and I wanted to make sure that we were creating products that were the best they could be for acne-prone skin. So bringing on a dermatologist was a must for me, so that was also the next step. When we were looking for dermatologists, I was really looking for someone that I could get along with, that I knew you guys would love as well, and that we could really create a partnership in this together so that they could come in with the ingredients and help me with the formulas, and just I would express what I wanted and they would be able to make it happen or just come up with different innovations for the products. And I ultimately wanted someone that I was gonna be able to create a close relationship with. That way we could come together, make content, present it to you guys. And I met with a few dermatologists, and I met with Dr. Mian first on Zoom, and I think we had a few Zoom meetings, and I just loved her vibe. She was so personable. She was also from a town close to me in New Jersey.
So that was a plus. And she was just really invested in this brand. I think for me, because I've never done something like this before and built a company and hired a ton of people, I just was going off of who felt most invested in this story and this brand and this vision and who actually really believed in it.
It's much better.
Yeah, this
From the
side's always
photos.
worse,
Okay.
always, with everything on my skin.
Let's see. So they're actually little comedones. Yeah, tiny little comedones. These comedones we talked about last time, clogged pores, right? So basically pores that get blocked with keratin or oils. So yeah, I think what happened probably is after the hydrofacial, your skin was very exfoliated, very open. So for now, we need to unblock those pores, but we need to do it in a gentle way so that it doesn't mess with your skin barrier. Our skin's job is to protect us, right? So if you use too many actives and are too harsh with it, then it kind of freaks out, the barrier gets disrupted. And I think that's what happened first. After the hydrofacial, when you broke out in those pictures that you sent me, it very much looked like an irritant contact dermatitis, like where your skin barrier is just like, I need moisture, I need hydration, I need protection. I loved your TikTok, by the way, where you were like, having pores and texture is normal. Because it's so
Oh my gosh, they did me dirty with that lighting
They
though.
really did.
I was like, hey, can we
You think
not?
they did it on purpose?
No, but I was like, the low angle with the side lighting is not doing me great. Thank you, page 6.
Yeah. Did you see it before or no?
No, I saw it at the same time everyone else did, and they were like, what
I
the fuck
see.
is wrong with her skin? And I was like, hey, hey, it looks worse there. Part of my secret special plan was, obviously I was gonna see Dr. Mian as my dermatologist, which she has been my dermatologist for the past 2 years, to see my skin, assess it, help me out, and then that would also help us with the line and formulating what would be really, really good to put out for acne-prone skin. So I started a content series, like come with me to see my dermatologist in New York City, so that you guys would be able to get familiar with Dr. Mian over these 2 years without me giving away anything or that I was starting my own skincare brand. Dr. Mian's role in Reale Actives has been to really help with innovation when it comes to ingredients in the product. So I came into this knowing I wanted to create a mandelic acid serum. I had loved mandelic acid for my skin, and I was like, what can we add to make this different, make this better than the other mandelic acid serums that are out there? And she'll help come up with different ingredient mixes that we can do, like adding in synactin AC, which we weren't sure if it was gonna end up working together just with the formulas, but it is my favorite serum ever, and it just has done wonders for my skin. And that's where having Dr. Mian on board is really, really helpful, because she helps to innovate and just brainstorm ingredient stories beyond the ones I know that I already love. Outfit of the day for meetings in New York City. Basically, I was supposed to have tights with this, but I forgot them. So you know what? We're getting a little crazy. We're going no tights. All right, we're off.
So it's April 30th right now, 2025. We're having our first board meeting, my first board meeting ever, really, so this is a big deal. We have our presentation that we're gonna go over today, and then we have some of the samples of our products. So we have like kind of mocks right now of what everything's gonna look like. So we have our cleansing balm, this is our mandelic, and this is our moisturizer. Our cleanser, we're reworking it right now, so we don't have, and then these are like the actual samples that we're using at home, and we have some of the colorways over there. So we're basically meeting with the board today to go over everything and the brand, how it's come together so far, and our go-to-market. Yay! We didn't want to have the products be overbearing, and as someone myself who's obviously struggled with skin issues, I feel like at times you're just using so many actives and breaking your skin barrier and actually not helping rebuild it. So still having gentle ingredients with our actives in there, and packaging that you want to have out on your counter. I think that was a really big part when we were designing the packaging.
These were like the first renderings we got of shapes for our packaging. So they would print out these sort of like prototypes of what the package could look like and what it could feel like in your hand before actually like creating it. So these were like shaved down things that they brought to us, and that was cool to get to see the shapes for the first time, because I was like, I don't know what shapes I want these to be, but I want them to feel like comfortable in your hands, and I want them to look aesthetic and be cute on your counter. We had brand decks for hundreds and hundreds of pages of just different colors, different ways we wanted to take the brand, different sentiments for the brand, different shapes, different, like a more clinical feel, a more fun feel. And then the color was just, as we started to like delete slides, like we would go from like 400 slides to 300 to 250, and as we started to get smaller and smaller, I liked something in this like minty feeling. I just liked the way that it felt like a fresh color, but it also felt fun, and I want to bring in more colors too with the brand. I don't want it to be just this, and I also love the way that this green was with the metallic. I just really like the two of those together, and that was ultimately the color we decided on, but choosing a color was not easy.
And then I think another big part of this brand is just being real and honest always. And I think a lot of brands at times are afraid to say like, don't use this if you're, you know, this age or whatnot. And I think that's something that we need to be very honest about, and I think can play into a lot of fun with the marketing in this brand and having younger siblings and just being honest. Like, I wouldn't use this product on her, she's too young. And I think people could say like, oh, it might hurt your sales and that, whatever, but I think people nowadays really respect that honesty from brands. With social media and branding, sometimes like a little bit of a negative spin on something, not that we're gonna be negative, but I'm just saying like something like that would like catch someone's eyes rather than be like, this is what I want to use. Like, because anytime I see something that's like negative, I'm like, what is that? I want to watch. I think this was like my sophomore or junior year of college or something. I was going out with my friend, we were in an Uber, and I was like, I would love to like walk into a Sephora and just see like a campaign of someone with acne on their skin. I'm like, 'cause everything looks so like perfect and smeared over, and I'm like, I can't wait to bring that to life. It's gonna be amazing.
It's really bringing a topic, acne, imperfect skin, like it's gonna come ramming up to the front. It's something that almost everybody has been dealing with. And like Alix says, and what she had to deal with was, you know, you try to suppress it, you try to pretend it didn't exist, becomes a major point of insecurity, but it's gonna come, I believe, it feels like it's gonna come like ramming up to the front, and it's gonna all of a sudden become this big aha moment that everybody has this. If you're being real with yourself, you know, we're all admitting that we have it at some level, and you know, just dealing with it and owning it and confronting it. I do think like when you look at this imagery, there is a lot of like power in some of the way these photos were shot. And if you could picture like the top left as like a, you know, somebody with like imperfect skin, and like just how powerful that would be.
Just because my skin's clear doesn't mean I'm never gonna have a pimple again, or I'm never gonna have a problematic moment. And just embracing that, like that's okay, and like these are still good products I'm using whether my skin's in a clear spot or in a not clear spot, and here's what I do to take care of it. I'm so excited about this. It's something I feel like I could talk about forever. Like I never get tired of talking about it. Every time we bring it up, I get like chills and my eyes water. It feels so good, and just wanted to thank everyone.
The other crazy thing about this is I feel like we didn't really end up changing the products and what they are from when we first started. Like we knew we wanted to have a bare bones routine. For me, I've always felt like skincare has been so complicated, especially when putting together a routine. I never understand it. I hate having like 30 different products where I just don't know what to use. I don't know in what order to use. It's a confusing area, I think. We will create new products down the line to add into the routine, but I wanted to give a simple 4-step routine that everyone can use for their skin, and it just makes sense from start to finish. I knew that I wanted to have a really, really good makeup remover because I'm someone who wears makeup all the time, and I also love a waterproof mascara. I always loved cleansing balms, but my problem with them was they either felt like super, super greasy and heavy, or it would feel like I had like Vaseline on my skin, or I would like go blinded by the cleansing balm and I couldn't see because it was getting in my eyes. So we created this cleansing balm that's super light. It is an oil-based cleanser, obviously, so like dissolves like, so it's gonna get rid of the oil-based products on your skin, and it just washes off all your makeup so beautifully that at the end of it, you're left with just like a bare, fresh face, and it's the first step in our double cleansing routine. I knew that I wanted a cleanser that felt really soft and comfortable on the skin because as someone who's just struggled with acne my whole life, I feel like every product tends to feel really, really harsh, or even exfoliating cleansers, you feel those little like balls in them. And I used to think like scrubbing my skin off was great, but now I learned that being a little bit more gentle with my skin works a lot better. Then we have our mandelic acid serum, which is my favorite. I love it. I cannot live without this. Like I will notice such a difference in my skin if I use this or stop using it. I love mandelic acid because it is a gentle exfoliant for your skin. skin, but it exfoliates the top layer of your skin, and it's really, really good for texture, and it has helped me with my acne over the years. And we wanted to innovate with this product because we don't just want to replicate something else that's already out there and package it different and put it there for you guys, but we paired it with Synactin AC. And so the good and bad thing about this is good. Synactin AC is really, really great for cleansing your skin, clearing it, going into the pores, cleaning it out, but it was really hard to formulate with the mandelic acid because the two just weren't mixing well together. So this has never been done before, and we honestly got through this process and we weren't sure if we were going to be able to put this product out because there were times where it was so sticky, it was like glue. Our chemists and lab were able to somehow make it work, make it come to life, and it's the best formula together, and my skin loves it. It also leaves you with a nice glow. I love that from a serum, and I just really, really love this product, and I'm so happy that we were able to make it work. So we went through many rounds of testing these products, me taking notes. Everyone would send notes. I would have my friends try them. I really wanted a moisturizer that just left your skin feeling like you just left a facial. You have that like glow to your skin, you have that healthy look to your skin, and I always felt like that was something that was hard for me to find with acne prone skin because anything that like gave me a glow felt like there was pore clogging ingredients in there, and it just felt super heavy on my skin. So with this, we actually did so many rounds of going back and forth with the moisturizer. It was just so hard to get the texture exactly how I wanted it because it is a water-based moisturizer, but we wanted it to feel hydrating but light at the same time, but also leave a shine but not leave a greasy finish. So there was a lot of rounds of this where like I would put it on and just like keep rubbing my finger on my face just to see how it felt and like could my finger slide or like was it feeling waxy. Okay, new sample. It is April 2025 right now. So I wanted them to make it lighter because I just felt like it felt a little waxy on my skin. I'm so scared. This smells really good. It just smells like natural. Okay, already this is a lot like lighter than the last one we had. I already like this one so much better. Do you see like the nice glow? I would try this moisturizer so much that I forgot what moisturizer was supposed to feel like. So I would order from like Sephora like 10 different moisturizers, and I would put them on different parts of my face and like just see how they looked, see how they felt, like go to sleep, wake up with them. I mean, I was like a freak trying all these products, and now it's printed out on a bottle with our logo and our colors and the shapes we designed. Like that to me just felt surreal to see. I had to cancel due to my mental health. I said I need to put myself to bed. Although now I'm like, I need to go.
Yeah, wait, what is that?
Charlie XCX?
What is it? Sorry.
Wait, are you kidding?
I think I live under a rock.
Charlie XCX?
It's
like Charlie XCX, like
it sounds familiar.
I don't even like know what to say right now.
Is it a person?
Come on, you know Charlie XCX. I can't sing. Yes, you know. Brat? Brat Summer?
Singer, yes.
Yeah.
Music artist.
Yeah.
Got it, okay. I'm so bad with names.
That's really scary. The little bumps have gone down since last time, which is good. Mm-hmm. The cystic acne, although I was just coming off of my period, started to pick up a little bit. I'm starting to get like,
yeah, on your neck.
Like on the neck, which is weird, and down here. It's definitely like the overall texture's a little better.
And then how many times a day are you using the
Mandelic? At night, once.
Okay, perfect. How are you liking it?
I'm liking it. I was feeling it was a little sticky, so we're going back to the thicker formula that I didn't test out because that one never got to me because then this thinner one came through. But it was like just a little sticky where I was like putting my hand like on my face, and I was like, this is not like comfortable. Like I was like, I'm sticking to my pillow right now, but it hasn't been as sticky as it was that night. So I think it was like in combination with something else that was on my skin that made it extra sticky, but I just don't want us to have that tackiness ever. Yeah. So I am going to test out the thicker formula that's a little less sticky, which we'll see. I got a facial yesterday and my dermatologist was like, please try not to wear makeup for the whole weekend because you really need to like let your skin heal, because I always like do things or treatments for my skin and then I like pound makeup on because I'm just like going to a million things. So I was planning to go out tonight with like no makeup on my face. If you've ever struggled with really, really bad acne before, it was just taking me back to like high school when I was like in my basement and like my friends were about to come over and I like canceled all my plans and I was like, oh, I don't want to go out, like I'm just not feeling it anymore, but it was because of my skin. I hate that it controls your mental health so much. There's no need for it to, because like my skin's like not even that bad right now. Like yes, there's red bumps and marks everywhere, but like this is like good clean skin. We're doing the no face makeup tonight and honestly I don't know why I was freaking out yesterday. We are feeling good. I don't know the last time I've like gotten ready and have not put face makeup on. Now we need to go before I make us super late. Right when we started to test out products and stuff, it was sort of at the perfect time. It didn't feel perfect in the moment, but I was having another flare up with my skin where it just wasn't looking good, it was acting up, and this was the time to put the products to the test. Like, okay, is my skin gonna be able to clear up from these products, or am I gonna just keep struggling with acne and this whole thing is a waste of time? But over the next few months, I used these products, and by the time even May, my skin was, this is like a month later, my skin looked so much better, like significantly better. So that was just shocking for me. And over the summer, over the next few months, my skin continued to clear up until we got all the way to August. My skin was looking great, like the best my skin has ever looked in my entire life. And that for me was crazy to see.
It's like, do we want a secret stunt? Do we want a not secret stunt?
Yeah. I like the idea of a secret stunt just because like I feel like I don't really see that done often.
No, you don't.
How do we make sure that this becomes like a social phenomenon? Like everyone on TikTok's like in real time updating this. Like why are they gonna care? You know? Besides like if I show this video or whatever, but like how do we actually make this something where everyone's like, we need to figure this out? We make it so confusing but also so painfully obvious at the same time. Like I'm at this point using products, everyone's like, she's launching a skincare brand. Taking off my makeup that was put on at 7 a.m. and it's 11 p.m. Gotta get this makeup off because I started getting my makeup done at 6 a.m. this morning. Get ready with me from Dancing with the Stars week 5. I'm gonna do some life updates and just catch you guys up on everything. It was a little bit of like straight delusion coming off of yesterday. Got my extensions out today and to my surprise, I have a lot more hair on my head than I thought. I'm staying at a house with all my best friends right now. I have never felt like I needed to do my skincare, shower, or in my entire life. We're going full Taylor Swift mode right now.
I know.
So at this point in August 2025, this was a really exciting day for me because we got to do a big brainstorm session in person, and we had our CEO there, we had our head of marketing, and we got to talk about launch and how we were gonna bring Reale Actives to life and bring it to you guys and start to tease everything out there. The thing I love about this team is they allow me to also have my crazy ideas, because I'll have ideas in my head and I'm like, this definitely like can't even come to life. And I think the thing about us is like we'll all push each other and be like, oh well, we can definitely make this happen. So this was really fun to get to storyboard everything out for the launch and how we were gonna create this puzzle piece vision and how people were gonna find the puzzle pieces and how we were gonna get these puzzle pieces delivered and then start teasing the brand and then announce the brand with a video. And we started even mapping out like one of the brand videos we wanted to make. It is crazy to look back and see how we were able to bring this all to life. I also at this time was really stressed though, because I was going to LA. I was gonna do Dancing with the Stars. I knew I had to be in makeup every day, dancing, sweating. I was really unsure if my skin was gonna be able to hold up, because throughout the course of my entire life, my skin has never held up with anything ever. So I was really nervous going into this experience. Like, okay, if my skin breaks out and it just is a whole disaster, then like maybe we can't launch and I don't know what we're gonna do then. And that was the craziest, most shocking thing. And I feel like just such a true testament to these products is my skin held up great during Dancing with the Stars. And I was doing an unget ready with me after every show, using all the products to show you guys and like sort of try to hint the routine. But I was able to maintain my clear skin. I mean, my skin's never gonna be like 110% perfect. Like even now I'll have a blemish here, there, like bumps, whatever it is. But that's just, you know, the reality of things. And I've learned to just embrace my real skin. we were like, imagine our stuff being there. I know, it's so cool.
And this is like to test how to exactly to put it together, how to streamline it, what we need to do to improve packaging, assembly, all of that. And then sent down the assembly line to be boxed up.
This is just feeling so, like, real.
I know.
Like, it's happening.
I know.
Alex, we're making the bottle like a bottle inside a bottle, so this one's broken open. But essentially what will happen is when it's inside here, this whole bag collapses so you can get all the product out from the inside.
I'm obsessed with the packaging for this one.
I know, me too. It looks amazing. And I actually, the functionality is so cool with the locking mechanism and the fact that you'll get so much of the product out of it. Me too. No problem. Have a good day at Dancing with the Stars.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
There were a lot of moments that it got really hectic during the fall with continuing to build this brand and really get it ready for launch while also having like the busiest scheduled dancing ever. So there were times where our CEO would be at the lab and she would FaceTime me and show me like the updates and the process of everything, but I was simultaneously getting everything here and just still testing and seeing everything.
This one has a little bit of movement to it, as where this one's stable. If this just came down a little more.
Slightly more ergonomic.
Yeah.
This, I guess, is the question. Like when it gets low,
Yeah.
to like turn it, I guess you have to like manhandle it from up top. And preparing our campaign shoot, our launch videos, like all of that was gonna start the second that I ended dancing. So it was a lot to balance both during the time, but it's also what I've been doing always. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Melanie from Allure.
Nice to meet you. Looking forward to this.
Me too.
So if you ever need to just lay down.
Perfect.
Let's just put you in there.
We have some food here and
Oh,
drinks if you need.
yeah. Nothing like a little stomach virus or food poisoning.
That's the fucking
I think it
worst.
might have been food poisoning, but I don't know if I've ever had food poisoning. And my sister was like, "You're being dramatic. Like you're being dramatic." And I was like, "Can you just please bring me like a trash can?"
Yeah.
I'm sweating. I don't feel good. Like to the bed. She brought it to the bed, and like it was just from that point on. Like I reached over and like ran to the bathroom, and it was like
Nonstop.
everything in my body was coming out.
I'm so glad you were able to get an IV.
And then I farted in pants.
Shut the fuck up.
In her bed.
Oh,
and she force fed me Pepto-Bismol, and I was like, I can't keep anything down. She was like, you have to try it. And then I was like trying to sleep, and it spewed out, so now there's pink on her bed. It was a disaster last night.
God.
But I was like sitting there shaking. I almost got an IV at like 2:30 in the morning because
You're like, I'm dehydrated.
I was like, I have to get up at 5:30 for this, and I was just panicking because I'm like, this like couldn't be the worst, like and a photo shoot, anything. Like I'm like, this, I need to use my brain, I need to be awake. I have no sleep, and like at least now I'm mobile. Like last night I was like curled up in a ball and couldn't move. Well, leave it to me to, one, have the idea to do this like completely nude photo shoot, and two, for me to get food poisoning literally 2 days before, and the first time I'm ever going to be doing any press about this brand, talking about the brand. I can't explain to you guys the fear that I felt in this moment. I'm like nervous to talk about this, oh my gosh. The brand I'm launching is called Reale Actives, and it is an acne first skincare line. It was really important to me that I wasn't just starting a company or another celebrity-led beauty line just to do so, and that there was actual meaning and purpose behind it. And at the end of the day, all I kept coming back to was acne and that story, and wanting to solve this white space here where I felt like there was no fun in the acne space, or nothing that felt sexy in the acne space. I just think it's an emotional journey for people at times, so this was really, really special to me. I've been sitting on this for a while, so I'm excited that I can finally talk about it, but it feels wrong to talk about it because I feel like I've been keeping a secret for so long.
So great job on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Did you watch?
Yes, I'm a big like dance show fan. Like someone who can dance Dancing with the Stars. I've been watching for years, and
No way. It was really fun.
Yeah, I've heard it's like a great experience from like everyone who's gone on the show.
It's
Like
the
it's
best
life
thing ever.
changing.
It really is.
But thank you so much.
Thank you so much. My brain is not working. I need to have a coffee. Like, even if I shit my pants, I need to have a coffee.
That was your first time ever talking about the product.
I know, I got so shy. I said, whoa. I was holding it and I was like, oh my God. And I was like, this feels illegal right now. My first beauty memory is probably when I did dance when I was younger, and
Full beats at like 6 years old.
Trying to learn how to, you know, apply a smoky eye, and being in middle school. I think from also that age as well, I started struggling with acne. That was a big thing where my mom would help me like cover up my skin to go to school in middle school, but I went to a Catholic school, so we weren't supposed to wear makeup, and I always got in trouble. So I started to dabble in beauty earlier than maybe some of the other kids my age. I could never find the right solution, whether it was medicine or skincare, and I just felt like throughout high school especially, I was constantly comparing myself to the other girls, and you know, girls I was friends with, of like, why does their skin not look the way that mine does, or do I need to switch my birth control? Like, is that gonna help me? And I went through so many different things and so many different doctors and processes and products, and I was going into college, and I just went through a spout where I had acne worse than ever. It was cystic acne all over my face, all over my neck, and I just felt so insecure. The doctor had suggested Accutane, and that was my first time experimenting with it, but it was also something scary because it's also a very like serious medication and can have a lot of side effects, and I wasn't sure how I was going to react. So that was the first time I went on it. I went off of it 6 months later, came back, so I did another round, and then I think that round ended up getting messed up with something. I didn't fill the prescription on time. You have to take like a test every month. It was the most mentally exhausting process trying to just get this Accutane. That process I started to vlog and talk about because I just felt so like beaten down at that point that I had to do it again, and I didn't understand what was wrong with me, so I started posting about it, and then that is what kickstarted my career online. It's something that I personally wish existed when I was growing up, and I'm really excited to put that out there. I think my biggest thing is to be patient with yourself and with your skin, because there are just points where it's not gonna be perfect, and it's not gonna be perfect overnight, even using the best products that you can. So you have to just be patient with your skin and learn to love your real skin. And real you is perfect you is kind of our mantra, and that means that you're having some imperfections or redness or textures or pores. It's a beautiful thing. The moment that you can accept those imperfections is actually when I personally start to see improvement.
I love that.
How you feeling? A little woozy?
I think now I've decided it might have been the sugarfish.
That's so sad.
I have to blast Jake's song, you know it? Sugarfish, you make me sick, the worst part is you know that. Sugarfish is on my shit list right now.
She's arrived, yes.
That's literally
One more. Beautiful.
When did Reale Actives start feeling real to me? I think the first time probably that we got this packaging in person, like I was able to see the name Reale Actives printed out on packaging, holding it in my hand, like that to me, I was like, oh, like this just started as like a little note in my notes app on my phone, like Reale, I like this name, I want to, you know, build a company with the name Reale. And now it's printed out on a bottle with our logo and our colors and the shapes we designed. Like that to me just felt surreal to see. I keep wondering what you guys are thinking while you're like sitting there, and I'm like this. And she's like, you have a heating pad? I was like, it's just so cold outside.
That was so good.
Or I might spew on your face with some Pepto-Bismol, I don't know.
You literally can't even tell.
I tried to make a vlog this morning, and I go, because I was like, perfect, haven't puked in 2 hours, like we're back. And I'm like, we're shooting our launch campaign for Reale this week. It's December 2025 right now, like da-da-da-da-da. And then I started brushing my teeth and I almost vomited. I mean, you can see her, I'm like so ghostly pale. And we are doing the whole launch for Reale Actives this week. So a press day, 2 photo shoot days, website videos.
Oh no!
My god.
And then I was
the fact that you went
like grasping the phone to stop the video. I was like, oh god.
So you've talked for the last like 4.5 hours to people about this brand?
It's actually very easy. I feel like it's really easy for me to talk about.
I feel like it's a tease for you though.
Okay, well, I've got to start dropping some more hints because these people out here.
You've reached into that cleansing balm recently. And
I reached in the tube and I said, someone ask about it, okay? Or I'll just shove it in your face. I'm going to pull out the green tubes next week. I'm like so antsy.
Also, just think that you haven't talked about this, and it's been you like literally have in your phone since 2023. Whereas like you literally talk about everything, so it's like
I know I'm a big
and people
liar.
are like, how do you do all this stuff? And it's like, oh man, you have no idea.
Everyone's like, why are you so busy? I'm like, why are you so busy? I don't know. Like I can't tell you actually. I'm so like excited to tell them I was lying to them for so long.
You use this product every single day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't use other stuff.
Tyler, what are you using every single day that you're asking us this question?
I mean,
Tyler's like, wait, so you use this?
No. I know sometimes when people make products or they don't necessarily use all of them or.
Yeah, this is the only thing I've been using on my skin.
All of us.
Yeah.
Literally, the whole entire team. Actually, any person who can get their hands on it has been using it.
What was that experience like building a brand from scratch?
It was a really big learning process for me because as I'm trying to build and create something, I'm also trying to learn how to do that. Kind of taking it step by step. Having a startup, it's been so rewarding and just seeing, even looking back to the summer, we had different colors for things, we had different shapes for other things, and just seeing how things have changed and evolved over the past few years has been really, really amazing. And I think it's also about having a great team on board and looking to create the best product, the best looking product.
Yes! She eats!
This is a good sign.
Yeah, it's a really
So you're feeling better?
I think I'm feeling better.
After, 9 hours of speaking to people today about this brand, it's the first time you've gotten to do that. Any new forms of excitement or nerves?
Yes, I actually feel like very, very excited for this because I think this proved I can just talk and ramble for hours about this. I think it was like a little scary for me at first because I haven't really talked about it to other people or like shown the products, and just even calling the products by like their names isn't something I've been doing. So I think that in the beginning I was like, whoa, this is all real. No pun intended. It got me really, really excited about the brand, and I think just like seeing even the like genuine excitement from other people hearing about it, and I think hearing the message and feeling excited to try it out for themselves makes me really excited. It definitely feels like it's happening, feels real. And now we get to shoot the campaign, which is also crazy. So I have to go home and fix my stomach issues for tomorrow, and I'm excited to get in that big pool that we built for this and dance in the rain.
We got to get you into glam.
Yes.
Because you're due on set in an hour and we've got a lot to get done.
Yes.
It's giving mermaid a little bit at the
bottom.
bottom.
We can start there. If it's too crazy, we'll cut a tiny hole and then you can actually push it out.
It's giving.
Embryo.
Embryo.
I'm very excited. I'm like nervous just because I feel like this has been very long awaited, but it honestly looks better than I could have ever imagined down there. The set's insane, and this concept I came up with a while ago, and I was like, I feel like we should just be in water, build a human shower, and our slogans kind of like show your real skin and let's show some skin. So we're gonna show some skin today, but first we're starting just coming back from a night out. This is crazy.
It's sick.
We're doing body glow. Okay.
And then what happens if I need powder?
We're gonna swing to you.
Is the water cold?
No, we have a heater on it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Were you worried about that?
Just a little, but I'll be freezing.
Yes, yes. I'm sure that'll happen all day. Holy shit. So hot. And action. Whoa. Okay. Are you okay? So let's do shoes off.
Well, that went great.
That was the camera board.
This is how I'm gonna start showering every day.
Yeah. And then just have the head tilted up slightly, but keep it, yeah. Action and rain on, and start sliding down, yeah. Ooh, gorgeous. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's nice. This girl knows how to sell products.
How are you feeling with everything?
It was so cold.
I think the background light's brighter and more behind her, more in. The body is crazy. Yeah, that's nice. That's great.
It's a little chilly. Can I get the blow dryer?
Yes, I was coming for
Right behind you.
You look amazing.
Yeah, you said it, beauty is pain.
No, Tylor.
With how the shoot is going,
Mhm.
and all the images and everything that you've seen so far, and then your original creative, do you think they're nailing it?
It's like exactly what I had in my head, plus even better, actually. I think the shots that are yet to come will be even my favorite.
I forgot who was telling me there's like a story and like progression of everything with how we're shooting it.
So like, that's basically like I came back from the night out, which is kind of when I had the dresses on. Then I shower. These next shots are gonna be more like dancing in the rain, having fun in the shower with my skincare. I just was trying to have fun right there, and I think it wasn't working because I was freezing. So we're gonna redo the having fun in the shower. Just want to make sure we get everything before we have to leave.
And then
the tall one, then the silver, then the...
And I'll try to prop up your upper body a little tiny bit more.
I don't know if we're gonna go on her like this.
So then once she starts moving them, you probably can't move.
Okay.
Milana, this is your moment of truth. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's do another one.
Should it be more splashing from the water?
What, 3, 2, 1, go. So reset the hair. Go. Okay, splash her a lot now. Like big waves of water. Big, huge waves. Let's slow down, yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
And maybe like more water and then just hit her in the back.
Backside.
Everyone, that's a wrap for Talent and Glam. We're gonna do
First shoot
That's
done.
a wrap. I'm so excited. It's so cold. Oh my gosh.
With those curves.
Everyone's gonna say, how did she get all those products to float on her back?
I know.
One of my biggest things for this campaign and any campaigns that Reale Actives is going to do is no retouching photoshopping on the skin. Like it needs, I want to see pores, I want to see the hairs on the side of my face, I want to see acne. Like I do not want to do any retouching on the skin. So that was a non-negotiable for me with this. So we did some like light eye makeup. We might have done like a tiny bit of like concealer under my eye for this, and then for the most part it's like we just had my real skin out and about. I love the idea of these confident, bold, sexy pictures, and then you can look and be like, oh, but maybe the skin's not perfect when I really look there, but like that's the last thing I would notice. And I want that to be the same sentiment with this brand, is like your skin shouldn't be the first thing on your mind and what is scaring you from going out into the world and living your life. And I feel like we did a really, really great job at making that come to life with this campaign. Like, when have you seen like an acne brand like that? You know what I mean? I'm just like, this is so cool.
Alex, look at this, look at this.
Stop.
Wait for it. She's calm, cool, collected.
I'm like, don't close your eyes, don't close your eyes. Oh,
Yeah,
they're closed already.
Open in 3, 2. She knows.
Yeah, she knows.
Right.
Open.
No.
I really like this.
Yeah.
I like that you can see like the texture on the skin. Yeah. When thinking of how I wanted to bring Reale Actives into this world and launch and just set a vibe with it, I was very, very persistent on like, we needed to have something sexy and just out of the ordinary for an acne skincare brand. Like, I didn't want anything that felt like the cheesy, like in the bathroom photos and videos, which are great, but I want this brand to be something that changes the way people feel about the imperfections on their skin and can resonate acne with confidence and sexiness. And so I thought, like, what is more confident than being nude. And I loved the play on just showing your real skin, and obviously, you know, you're showing skin when you are a little bit more nude. So I loved it, and I knew maybe like people wouldn't get it, or people would be like, what is this, or why is this something she's doing for like an acne brand? But I also wanted that to be the point. Like, I want it to be and feel so different from anything you've seen from a skincare brand before, so I really wanted to like push the boundaries there. And so then when I started pulling mood boards of like photography and different things, I love the idea of dancing in the rain, because you're making something beautiful out of maybe a shitty situation. So that's how this like rain waterfall concept came to be. I was like, you know, what if it's me, like, not even, and it also could play as like a shower, whatever, but like you are there just embracing your real skin, dancing in the rain, being happy, feeling sexy, and like, yeah, there's a few pimples on my face and like, who cares?
Just relaxing?
Just trying to debloat a little and get ready.
How are you?
Oh my
Alix?
God.
Hi,
So
nice
nice to meet you. So excited. Thanks for having me. You relax. You let me know when you're ready to take a test, but we'll probably be ready in about 5-10 minutes. Cool. So yeah, let's try this. We wrapped it a little bit more.
Wrapping.
Okay. We wrapped it.
Is there any difference in today, like prepping for today, than like yesterday?
Honestly, I'm hungry and I can't think right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to prepare to swim today or like walking have my out, so that's good. Today, I think it's just more, I want the focus to just really be on the face and the skin and just bringing that to life with me. And I'm excited we have other models too, just to like make the brand come to life more. Like, I left yesterday feeling so excited, and it was just so surreal seeing like the products just in real life being photographed. It just like made them feel more realistic to me. Like, I just kept feeling like they were like a printout of like what we had created and put on all these PowerPoints and everything. So I'm excited to see it in the real life. This is a little bit more realistic than me like sitting under a waterfall for my everyday life. So I'm excited to see it in that world. And I want to make sure I have an eye on everything and a say on everything. And even we just went over the lighting, and I'm like, the more that, I feel like usually photographers and everything, it's like the more that, you know, glowy and smooth everything can look, but I'm like, I would rather be able to see the real skin and the texture and the pores, because that's the purpose of this. So I just want to make sure that that shows throughout this. I want it to be cool girl, but still like fun, confident, and bold. So it's a fine line. We're keeping an eye out.
Wow, this angle, Alix. Yep. Wait, I love that. Eyes at me. Holy moly. Yep. This is the angle.
I love that lighting. The texture on the sides and everything I love, because that's just like a part of my skin, and I feel like you don't see that often in photos. I like that.
I think it's so top. Do you want to mark some favorites?
Oh yeah.
I feel so weird. I don't know, but you look cute doing it.
That ear.
Look at that ear. Love.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
The more we do, the more like realistic this feels that it's happening. And I'm just like, oh my god.
It's so exciting.
She's a founder.
I like that one a lot. Thank God my skin broke out this week.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing. I just don't want to do too many smiley where it's like
too cheesy.
like that's like what I don't want.
No.
Like more
dirty thought.
Cool.
Yes.
Not like
No.
there is like we're like taking off the strap with it too, or something cheeky just to have. Everyone's like, shut up, Alix.
Dip into it. Eyes at me. Hold it close. Yeah.
Okay, now we have pore power. Maybe.
Pore power.
The more that you guys just be your natural selves and cool and fun with it, I feel like all of these are great references, so I'm very excited. You guys look perfect. Love it.
Shall we?
Let's get it.
Thank you, Alix.
Your facial expressions, I'm like, okay, so that's what I was trying to do and I can't do. Anything that feels natural to you of what you would do, having fun with the girls, feeling like your most hot self. I just want people to feel like they see these like hot, beautiful, sexy photos and they see real skin and they're like, okay, like I relate to that and like I shouldn't be ashamed.
That's so important.
So I just want to change the way people think about imperfections on the skin and I want it to be like something that you're like not afraid
Yeah, even
to
coming
show
into
off.
this, when I was told, like when I was setting photos of my skin, I was like, this is so vulnerable for me, but it's good for me, you know? Because it's like, why should I feel
but I was tearing up just like looking at all of our photos and I'm just like, it's gonna just mean so much to everyone because like I know when I was younger, or even now, like that would mean so much for me to see. So I'm just so excited. It's gonna be amazing.
Very exciting. Yeah, definitely.
One of the girls on set said to me that she was shocked she was able to get a job right now because of her skin and the way it was breaking out. Like that to me just meant the world that we were able to do this. And I think like hearing from the girls that we were shooting with that like this was really cool for them to do just made me, I have chills right now even speaking about it, but like it's just so cool to get to bring this to life and to hopefully just make a change. How about a pose like laying upside down on the chair with like, I just feel like it's such pretty
do you want it
hair,
rotated?
like, or if your head's coming off
So
this
like
way
her
or
feet are
something.
up?
But I just think like the more like candid-y, like fun, I think reads really well.
You want to try that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Like a chilling, like something cute. Just having you guys a part of this is so special. Thank you so much for having me. Like my baby and it's just going out into the world and I'm so excited.
Step in for one.
Do we like this straight on too? I feel like I like it. With the heel up, you don't like it?
I don't like the way I look in that, but I will work on it. I just want to find what looks like natural best sitting, talking in my bathroom.
I like you texting.
I like that one too.
Yeah, that's nice.
That feels more candid. Can you do that one? I love the chin down. It's great. Hold that energy.
It's a wrap. Thank you very much, everyone.
Nailed it.
Thank you guys.
Don't cry. I'm just
Cheers to everyone who was a part of this. And
thank you for keeping you kept us all in line and you kept your cool even when we were running a little behind. You said, just 5 minutes, let's go. And you kept the ship running and truly everyone here. This wouldn't be possible without you. And I'm just so happy and so lucky that I get to work with such amazing people. And this is just the beginning. Just
great one to the beginning.
the beginning. Thank you. Cheers. I've been thinking about this all day.
I literally, do you see what I did? I literally walked into all the content. I'm like, the outtakes are gonna be me.
Is that other one chocolate though, do you think?
So the shoots are done. Oh, it is chocolate.
Well, who said you can't have 2 croissants when it's your big day?
How do you feel? Both shoots are over.
I'm so excited. Like, it's such a big weight lifted off my chest. This went so well, I think, I hope. Absolutely. I hope people like it.
And you have one more thing this week? Or multiple? It's just meetings tomorrow or what?
We have our board meeting tomorrow. Basically, we have a big presentation and we'll go update everyone on what's been the latest. And I'm very excited. So we get to put on like business girl mode tomorrow and share all the good news and photos.
Hey, good to see you again. Thanks. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Hi.
How are you?
There's been a lot of changes since last time in I feel like the best way. We finally got our team together and started going. And I think for me, the biggest thing is keeping my skin intact during Dancing with the Stars was like a true testament because I actually was very scared about that with like dancing, sweating every day, wearing makeup, and everyone was always asking me like, how did your skin stay intact and stay clear? And it was truly just these products. It's all I've been using, and I keep having these moments of realization where I'm like, oh my gosh, these are my products and like this is happening. And we had a great week with our shoots. A really cool moment was, because of course I've like gifted and sent the products to all my friends, but I went to Miami with them last weekend and I went in the bathroom and the real products were there and I was like, did I like unpack my stuff yet? And they were like, oh no, like this is our stuff we brought, which just makes me so happy that they're not using it and trying it, but they're traveling with it, so I think if you travel with something that means you really like it. So I'm just really, really happy and excited, and we've got nothing but great reviews. This is going to be a change in the way people think about acne and skincare in general, so I feel like it's gonna take a lot of storytelling and us just continuing to put that out there, and hopefully can kind of be the force of a new change in the way people think about it.
It's been a really fun lens to like hold up everything that we do and be like, is this fun enough? You know, we've done it a ton of different times where we're like, does this feel too sleepy? Does this feel too sad? Does this feel too like, wah wah, I want to go cry in the corner? And it's been a really interesting nugget for the brand to constantly think about how much fun we're having with imagery, with copy, with all of that, because I mean, the products are amazing, but the major point of difference in this brand is like celebrating the real skin and giving everyone permission to just like go live your best life with your real skin.
The community building of this brand is going to be really, really fun and really important for us as well, because I think it's going to be something that so many, you know, young girls lean on to for that sense of confidence. So I'm really excited to get out and activate and just talk to girls in real life and meet them, because I think that's been a really special part of my personal brand so far, and it always just makes me really happy to be able to have those face-to-face interactions. So I'm really excited to create that community. Hey Tyler!
Hey, how are you? Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Yeah, quick trip.
So we're shooting our brand video today, which this is more of like our storytelling launch video. That this was actually what came to me first when like coming up with this brand and wanting to launch. I was so excited about creating this video because this one's a little bit more emotional. I think the other video we shot is just more like high-end editorial with the products, but this is going to be more of a storytelling. So I'm going to be doing a voiceover throughout it, and it's kind of a reflection of my journey with skincare. So we also have someone else in the video who's playing a younger version of me, and I'm excited. This one's like going to be the tearjerker. I'm probably going to cry at this one. I cry just thinking about it. Oh, I'm not wearing capris today. Are they both capris? No. Okay.
Pictures next. And action. Cut.
Change into the next one, Alex. Thank you.
Hard day at work. My journey with acne started with shame.
It feels like the right emotion too for it.
Yeah, I don't think it's like my journey with acne, you know?
Started with shame.
Like the first meeting we ever had for this was we were like pinning up things, storyboarding it on a wall, and like we were just getting so excited going back and forth with different ideas of how we could put this together. So then we had to like really hone in on it, and then we got a script, and then I kind of went through and like change things to how I feel like I would speak a little bit more, but I mean, even right now I might change things a little bit, so we'll see. So it's gonna start a little down in the dumps, and then it's gonna come up positive, because we're here to save the day. So I started being kinder to myself, softer with my skin. I stopped expecting perfection. I learned what actually worked for me, the ingredients that made a real difference. And I started to love my real skin. Because real skin is beautiful, real skin is sexy, and real you is perfect you. Let's show some skin.
Cut.
I feel like we definitely got it in the first clip, and I feel that, like, I think there was like a good amount of attitude at the end.
Yeah.
That kind of felt like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
different
like,
vibe, like vibe shift.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's show some skin. Yeah. So I feel good with both of those. I kind of think I'm leaning towards I like it with the rubbing in the product and then leaving, but just because then otherwise I'm like, what's the skin? Like besides this, but
yeah,
you know. But either way, I feel like we got it. Yay!
So that's a wrap on Alix.
Thank you.
How do you feel? Third wrap on the final shoot before.
Wrap. That's it for then our launch. Ooh. For our launch content. I feel really good. Now I'm excited to see it all together and create a continuous story and introduce the world of Reale Actives to everyone. So I just am hoping it all comes together, but I feel really, really good with everything I've seen from every shoot so far, just all coming together into one world, and I'm excited for it. So now we have 2 months until launch.
And then you can actually have it in all your content.
Yeah. Scary. It's go time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alix. Happy birthday to you.
glad it's not COVID anymore and you can spit on all of our
Yes.
Yay. Oh.
That was like a crazy realization for me to be turning 25 and had just shot my own brand video and campaign. One thing I would tell myself at the beginning of this journey that I know now is to just trust my gut a lot more. Like, I think I doubted myself at times of like, do I know what I'm doing? Because I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, everything that came to be was just off of a gut instinct I think that I had, and I wish I felt more sure of myself in those moments. But ultimately, I did follow my gut and follow my decisions. I think it just was like a little bit scarier for me to do that. So I think just what I've learned over the past few years is believing in myself and having confidence in myself that I do know what I'm doing and I do know what I want.
Hi! Say hi to Tylor.
It looks so good in here.
It looks amazing. You haven't seen her dog bed yet.
Oh, I'm freaking out.
Aisha, look at you got a doggy bed in here. Girl, he's friends. Hi, sweetie.
Oh, Aisha, what? Do you have a new collar? Do you have a new collar? This is an upgrade.
Look at your head.
Oh my
God, so cute.
I wanted to find office space in LA because being in person with everyone was something that was really important to me. I just feel like you're able to get a lot more done and you're able to be a lot more creative when you're in person with people. So we started the hiring process of finding our core team who would be living in LA and would be able to come into the office every week, and we would be able to just brainstorm and brain dump together. So I was also going from like dance practice to interviewing people and then probably back to more dance practice. But we built out a small but mighty team so far, and everyone is just super amazing, and I was really just looking for people who saw and understood the brand vision and felt excited by it and wanted to push the boundaries. That's a really big thing I want to do with Reale Actives, is push us to innovate and do things differently and just think outside of the box. And I'm so happy with the team that we built and the offices that we found in LA. Not leading and not being involved in every step of the way was not an option for me. That's not how I want to be as a founder. That's not how I want to show up. And just getting to have a place in person where I get to work and get to be with everyone is really, really important for me. And I'm really excited that we got our first office.
This team crushed this office.
This is
literally all I did was get furniture in and walk and was her sugar mom that and walked away. And every time I've been here ever since, it has been.
This is so cute.
Yeah.
It's on the mirror too. I don't know.
Yeah. Did you see the mirror in the front?
No. This is so
We
cute.
got
I'm
a
watching the
custom
speaker. I'm freaking out.
We got a custom colored case in our green.
Oh my gosh, did we?
Yes.
I have been trying to. I ordered like 5 cases on Amazon over the break, and they all came and just were not even remotely close.
So we have a plan for how we could change the pump engine out, so you need fewer pumps.
Okay.
Just want to see if you're interested in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I usually do 4 pumps for every use.
Yeah.
Just to get like the right amount, just to wash my face, which honestly isn't too much. So if it could be 1 to 2, I think.
Yeah.
Better.
So then the update would make it 2 pumps for you, like 1.5 for me, because I'm
Yeah.
using about 3 at the current.
Okay. And then question, on my one sample, I don't know which sample it came from, I have 45 around my house, the text started to like peel off a little bit.
Is it? Okay.
So I didn't know if that was something that we think would be an issue.
And the gel cleanser?
Uh-huh.
It's interesting. I haven't had it happen yet, but it could be other products you're using that I'm not using. It could be
I mean,
a
it's
number
been
of
the one
things.
that's been traveling with me in my shower
Yeah.
and different things, but the like text started to peel off.
Like what I've done in the past is establish something like maybe it's our moisturizer. That's a key product that we also test that on every package that we make, because I'm thinking about your hands being on different stuff.
You apply it directly to face?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
I go like 1, 2, and 3, which this is the favorite step in my routine.
Okay.
Do you want to know how much I use?
I love this
We
product.
were saying that we think that's going to be the hit.
I still really can't believe that this is actually going out and happening. It makes me a little nauseous to think about. But I'm very excited, but I'm also like, this has been like a secret part of my life that like no one besides my close friends and family has known about. I'm just using Reale Actives. I can't believe that there are products in real life that are actually working for my skin that were just like a thought in my head a few years ago. And it still like doesn't feel real to me, but it's real. Reale Actives. Feeling like I'm gonna puke when I actually think about people seeing this for the first time and then like holding the products. I can't envision myself like scrolling on TikTok and seeing someone like trying the product. Like that is going to send me into a full-blown spiral. I'm gonna have to like lock myself down because that's the only thing I'm gonna be watching. So I can't envision people like actually getting these products in their hands. Hey, good morning! Good morning! Yay! Happy Real Day! Hi! Ready? Yes. No.
Excited?
Yeah. Scared. Okay. Here she goes. Here she goes. Yay!
How do you feel?
Feeling good. I'm really excited. So now, March 31st, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, Reale Actives can be yours. You can try it out for the first time. And Real You is perfect you. I love you guys.